The DeFi mania continues with the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite live streamer, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. We got 4 crypto maniacs tuned into the population of the chat box. The DeFi mania continues live. We'll be talking about those Binance Smart Chain platforms that are booming, Alpha, Venus, BEEFY, and more. But make sure that you're tapping in, you're liking, you're subscribing, you're post notificationing, and tuning in to the boomers worldwide as DeFi takes over, as the fiat markets are being short squeezed, allegedly, supposedly, by people online. Okay, let's see if that's alleged or supposedly. I don't believe the narrative, but either way, I don't care, and it seems like it may be positive for DeFi mania. Boom! Shout out all the boomers out there. Drop me a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you maniacs. Check out ETH against BTC and see the rest of the charts and see how they're shaking and baking. If you're just tuning in, it's The Voice. We'll be talking about the Binance Smart Chain. I'll give you guys the update on BEEFY, Cake, Fuel, Venus, more Alpha, and more. Boom, boom. 0.039 on ETH. The techs are looking good. Over the weekend, just a few hours ago, it dived and slid there to 0.0385. It was a buying opportunity these past couple days. No, let me see here. Actually, no. The little dip. That was it. That was the dip. If you bought under 0.04, it's still like under 0.04 now. But, I think that's a deal. Under 0.04. Listen, in my opinion, Ether is a fifth. Okay? Minimum. It may be more. Okay? Check out the text over here, the techniques. Strong buy on the moving averages, summaries, buy. And that's on the 1 day projections. You got the 1 week looking good and the 1 month looking good. Okay? I was thinking about this yesterday, doing a video about searching for the perfect altcoin bag. Minus Bitcoin and Ether. Because we figured that one out. It's Bitcoin, ETH. Boom. Move that. Imagine if you create a altcoin bag, no Bitcoin, no ETH, how would you move it? And one that the first one that came to mind, there was the first 2 that came to mind were Binance and Chainlink. And then you got Binance over here against ETH is moving and grooving. And I'm telling you guys, this Binance Smart Chain, I'm talking about it all the time because I'm using it. It's popping off. Okay, the trend is our friend. I'm not trying to marry any particular project or fall in love with any techs, but the fact of the matter is that the trend is our friend and it's on the way up, and most of them have boomed. So, I'm focusing on this Binance stuff. Okay, let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it $1.50. Look at this overnight. A nice little 7% jump. I feel as far as the Ether competitors, the smart contracts, Binance is way up there. Okay, yeah, you got your Cardanos, yeah, you got your dots, you got those things. Okay, but I don't see them popping off with projects like Binance. Okay, but out there in Binance, they're hustling. Okay, whether it's centralized, decentralized, it's a hustleized hustle. That's for sure. Okay, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. 0.0364. Interesting. It's almost like ETH is to Bitcoin what Binance is to ETH as far as price. That's what I'm looking. You got 0.039 on ETH for BTC, and then you got 0.036 for Binance against ETH. So look at the circulating supply of BNB compared to ETH. It's in the same ballpark. I think it's undervalued at $40 and change. Let's look at the charts here. Let's look at the GEC, CoinGecko over here. BTC at 33,633, holding all right. And then you got Ether at 1320. Ripple is moving a lot. I'm thinking they're trying to do a short squeeze over the weekend. This Wall Street bet, these people online, now they've started buying crypto, apparently, Doge and Ripple, coins that are not attractive to me. It's only a matter of time before they just jump on the Bitcoin and Ethereum train and things really pop off. Once these little Wall Street bet guys figure out that it's not just about mooning it and just, taking it, short squeezing it and figuring out that there's platforms on DeFi. I'm going to show them right now. You can supply, you can lend, you borrow. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Okay. That's going to pop off too. People are figuring it out. Shadow says Ripple dump hard. Yeah. The nice 9%, 10% dump. And trend is our friend. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes back up as Doge did as well. Doge went down and went back up. But these things are memed out. Look, Doge dumped, but now it's up another 35%. So, the one I'm focused on right now, okay, is Binance. $47 for Binance. It's up another 8%, and it's a steady climber. And the ecosystem that's being built out there, I'm telling you, check out bsc.news. When I'm telling you, boomers, that I'm seeing the ecosystem being built, this is the Asian Connect. This is the Asian Connect. If you guys haven't figured out, most people haven't even gone to Asia. They're taking over the systems, and they have been for a while. Everything we're using comes out from over there. All the little techies and the gadgets and everything. They're about to take over the banks as well. Okay? And whether you like it or not, that's not the question at hand here. Whether you like it ideologically, this thing is moving and grooving. Okay? So I'm trying to, capitalize off the trend. The trend is our friend. So, I've been throwing ETH at almost all of these, not all of them, but a significant amount of the BSC projects that are popping off. I've been throwing on, and we're going to go over them. They're all booming. Most of them. People are scrambling everywhere. I'm laughing because I'm up in Doge no matter where it sits early. Yeah, someone like Lady Plants, I'm sure, has been hodling Doge for, 1 penny, sub 1 penny. So it doesn't matter what happens. Like the same thing with, Bitcoin and ETH. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin goes to $15,000. It doesn't matter if it goes to $10,000. Okay? We've been firing at the line for years out here. We got our stripes. We're not no new cadets here in the blockchain battlefield. We got Lady Plants in here. She's a 5-star general crypto chick maniac. She knows what's going on. Go Asia, y'all can go ahead and boom. I'm just calling it for what it is. I mean, they're booming. There's talent out there. I'm not sure if you guys been out there. Like, it's arguably more developed. It's a thing, in the West, and especially in the US, they think it's like always the best. And in fact, sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? Lady Pan says, that's right, I don't give a damn. Let's go. That's right. Let's move it. Let's move it and groom it. Let's go ahead and show the charts and continue out here. I got a lot of updates with you guys. I just really want to go over some of the platforms that I've been doing individual videos on, and most of them are on BSC. I'll keep $1.50 with you. It's like the APYs are wild, and it seems like a platform that's built to last. Okay, granted, many of the coins perhaps won't survive, but I think that the chain is being built to survive. So drop a comment. Let's go ahead and go over these things. Let's start off with, let me start off with putting some lemons here over on DLive. Make sure you're following me over there. Shout out to Athlete. He just donated a lemon. I got 50 in the box. This runs on Tron. This is also the Asian Connect. But I'll be honest, Tron has lost the majority of its luster. Tron needs an upgrade. Someone needs to send Tron to the gym. Okay, number one, and perhaps to the surgeon, number two, if you know what I mean. Let me upgrade you, Tron. Sheesh. Pancake Swap is pumping. I'm telling you guys, the champ was in at 50 cents. I told you guys, listen, if one looks sexy, again, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. I'm not anybody's financial advisor. And in fact, I do this for entertainment purposes. But it's fun, and it's fun when you call something at 50 cents. When you call Chainlink at less than $1. Okay? And I told you guys that the cryptomania was upon us, that Ether was upon us. I know Lady Plants was around when I was talking about ETH. I'm back in it at $150, at $170 stacking and packing. I know Marlon Jones was passing by here saying, guys, stack your 32. Stack your 32. We've been saying it, and look what happened. Now I'm telling you guys, Binance, keep an eye on it. Look at the cake. Staking that, baking that cake. I'm excited. When everybody's talking about politics, about the GameStop, the short, it's cute. But there's something going on the other side. They're building it. Focus on the boomers, guys. Lady Plants was in Ethereum at $99. She's focused on the movers. Shadow says TRX will pump when, not too sure, but still building those sats. DLive thumb up. Many will pump, but the question is opportunity cost. Okay, I can't be sitting around waiting when everything's moving and grooving. Okay, I started already moving some TRX into ETH on JustSwap. I've been doing that. Okay, please make a review about Alpha Hamora compared with Yearn. That's a good one to do, but I haven't been using Yearn Explorado. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Alpha right now in this video. I got it. I got the tab pulled up. I got some ETH in there. I'll show you guys. I did a whole video about it as well, but I'll pull it up. We'll do the update. I haven't used Yearn Finance as of late, but that would be a great video, to compare the two. Now, Alpha is Binance launch pool product. Now, as far as connecting the Alpha, you got to do it on the main Ether network. I would expect that they're going to move over to BSC, the smart chain, soon, because the fees are too damn high on Ether. I'm going to be honest with you. These fees are too damn high. I wanted to jump into the Alpha pool and pair my tokens, IB ETH, with Alpha, and everything's Gucci. And then they wanted to clap me up with like $70 fees there on the swap. I mean, that means that I got to stake and make that back. And that's entry. Imagine on my withdrawal, another 70 and I'm going to have to pay, So that's another reason another reason why Binance is killing it. Bakery swap is killing. I'm going to bring it up. I got the bake right here. I got it up on my tab. Where is it? Did I close it? I was reading about it. There it is. No, it's not. I didn't close it. There's the swap. I'm going to talk about it. It's booming. I'm focused on the boomers, guys. All right, so the cake is moving. Now, if you got cake, in my opinion, the most lucrative way to earn more cake is on BEEFY, not on Pancake Swap. Look at the APYs on BEEFY. APYs on BEEFY right now on cake are $283. At one point, they were like $450. Now, this pool has grown, so, the APY has gone down. Everybody shares a little less out here. And this will continue to go down, but compare this to the APY over there on the swap. Let me, on Pancake Swap. What's the APY here on the pool? APY on the pool is 141. Okay, and I've used both pools. I've compared them. I've done, is it really, yes, it works. Now, BEEFY is not audited. Okay, I think there's plans to be audited. It's not audited. So, proceed with caution. You know the deal out here, guys. So, yeah, I got I threw about 2,500 cake, or 24, I think, 24 cake, and it just keeps stacking. I'm up to like 26. This is at a 283% APY. So, I mean, sheesh. At one point, it was like a 1% a day, over 400%. And then, these cakes are more than $1. So, I mean, where's cake at? $2? $2.50, basically. Shh. This thing has been a boomer. I'm telling you, like just a few weeks, we got in at 50 cents and just kept staking that cake. And what I'm using cake for is to stake and also to wait for these IFOs, that are popping up over here on the swap. The last one we participated in was Soteria, blockchain-based mutual, to share the risk of DeFi. It's like an insurance contract there. Guys, when I'm telling you they're building out the ecosystem, I'm going to pull up the infographic so you can see all the stuff that's booming. Okay? So yeah, this is a new way, a brand new token sale model. You provide cake and Binance LP tokens, and you get a new token. Pair character lifting some weights, saying keep it up. Shout out to Bit Papa, another OG crypto maniac. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we got OGs in here. It's not like we just started crypto walking this year or last year or the year before. We got years of stripes on our vests here, if that makes any sense. Shout out to Crypto Bob, Big Papa, Explorador. He's asking about Alpha. I'm going to pull it up. I haven't forgot about that. I got the tabs pulled up. We talk about Alpha Venus. Don't sleep on Venus. That's like Compound and Maker together. Okay? Shout out to Bob out there. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing with the cake. I'm waiting for the new IFO, and I'll pair my cake with some BNB. And then, boom, get some Soteria. What I like about, or whatever the new IFO is, what I like about this IFO model is that they have a target. If they raise more than the target, then you get the spillover, and they give you back your money, basically, of what you overpaid on your shares. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that what you threw in was 10% of the money collected, but then they went over, then they'll give you back what you went over, kind of, sort of. On the crypto battlefield since 2017. Slowbos, absolutely. Slowbos is another OG. We got OGs. We got, what's the word? Recurring viewers or you know, loyal. I don't even know. I'm not going to say followers because, you know, that's whatever. You guys are tuned in. We're a group out here. We got loyal cadets. We got seniority. That's the word. I found this small cap Unicrypt. They just announced a launchpad. Boom. Yeah, no. Unicrypt is legit. Well, I don't know if they're legit, but I see them plugged into DEX tools, and it's a way to see if people have their liquidity locked. Now, I know that there's some projects that have liquidity locked that Unicrypt doesn't recognize for whatever reason. But I'm sure that, you know, that could be upgraded or improved. But yeah, I know about Unicrypt. So let's go ahead to the next one. Let's go into Venus, because Venus has got me excited too. Venus is, I'm telling you. So I even took out loans out here. I minted. Remember the video I did? I kind of stopped at getting in and supplying and I knocked the mic off. My bad. We're back on. So the last video did on Venus, I stopped short of minting and borrowing. So I let you guys know about the platform. Let me click this ad. This thing is bothering me. In this platform, it connects to the Binance Smart Chain. You could connect with MetaMask. Granted, I assume everybody knows how to do that. If not, search for it. I think I got a video on Crypto Talk has a video about it. So anyhow, you're connected with your MetaMask to the BSC Smart Chain through your custom RPC. Boom, boom, boom. You could supply here. You could supply Venus, ETH, Swipe USD, all the pretty much like a bigger cap coins. I don't see a lot of small cap coins here. You know, they want DAI, Link, DOT, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple. You know, these are pretty solid altcoins, and you could also borrow these coins. And you can see the APYs for supply and borrow. But the supply and borrow APYs are extra if you click with XVX. Not only will they give you a little kickback in the coin that you're supplying for, but they also give you XVS on top. So if you take off XVX, you could see that you only earn 1.25 on your ETH. And I have a little bit of ETH supply, about a half of ETH supplied here. But if you turn it on with XVX, you're getting 5% because that difference is coming in the form of Venus tokens. So you're getting two tokens here. And this little, you know, Venus token, these little shit coins are all booming. These little shit governance tokens, excuse my language, are booming. Okay? So, you know, I rinse and repeat out here. So you go, so what will you do here? You supply. You can see I supplied 85 Venus that I purchased and about half of ETH. All right? My supply balance, this is my, you know, the worth of my supply is about 1,500. Now you can borrow against your supply. This is where it starts getting, you know, you're leveraging. This is where it starts getting Gucci. Okay, right now I'm leveraged my borrow limit about half. Okay, I can borrow my available credit for my supplies. So you basically get about 60% available credit to you. All right. Now, you could borrow other coins. You could borrow, you know, the big dogs, Binance, BTC. So why would you borrow a coin? Obviously, to pair it to farm other coins. I'm telling you, these whales are wilding. All right? They lend the ETH to borrow more ETH, to pair it up with the Binance, to get the new shit coin, and then they pay it back. Or you could do it like Compound and mint a stable coin, which is VI. This is basically DAI. So this is the DAI on Binance. This is like Compound. And Maker, excuse me. So I minted $450 stable coin. And now check this out. It doesn't stop there. So I got that stable coin. Boom, boom, boom. Now you can stake the stable coin at the vault. Kaboom. And earn 51% APY on your stables. Okay? So you're taking out a loan so that you could stake and make more on it. This thing is wilding. Okay? Kaboom. So there you go. And then you get more VI rewards. Now, these VI rewards come in the form of XVX. So they pay you in Venus. Now let's talk about Venus. What's up with this little shit coin? How's it doing? It's doing 169 on the ranks right now. It's doing 1079 on the numbers. It's up 3% against BTC. And I told you guys about this was at 70%, $7 or $6. Look at the supply, 30 million. It's not too high. And you could read all about this. I think this contract's even audited, to tell you the truth. I don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but do your research, your knowledge. And that's what it is. Now, Lady Pan says she doesn't use Binance anymore. It's US now. Yeah, look, listen, as far as the centralized Binance platform, the exchange, no, they lock people out of the US. It's funny bunny. This is a DEX. You got to connect through your wallet, and you could bridge tokens through the Binance chain wallet because they got VPN blocks on the bridge on PancakeSwap and stuff like that. So, they're, as far as what they did as a centralized, it's kind of smart. As a centralized entity, it's like, look, we don't want to deal with regulations. We launched the DEX, and if you guys could deal with the DEX, it's all Gucci. So I feel like since they are not able, or they cut off their U.S. market, in a way they're creating another system to compensate for that or not. Again, this is all, it's cross-chain now, so ETH is part. Yeah, it is cross-chain now. That's what I'm saying. You could connect to it through your MetaMask. So now, granted, let's be honest and clear here. I think the majority of the validators of the Binance Smart Chain are probably them. So it's somewhat centralized. Okay, like let's call it for what it is, guys. So look, centralized or not, I'm writing the trend. Now, if you want to secure the crypto ideology, get Monero. You know the deal, guys. I mean, it's not even Bitcoin, it's Monero. You know the deal. If it's true crypt walking that you want, decentralized to the bone, you know the deal. Bitcoin's a surveillance coin like all the other ones. Yeah, it's more decentralized than Binance, arguably. So, spread love. It's the crypto ways, the bottom, it's the point that I'm trying to bring home. And Binance right now, look, check out the Binance pool, and you can see all the projects that have launched out of there. The majority are doing good. Alpha, Venus, Bella. There's other ones. I need a crypto nerd so he could teach me all this swippy swap stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of swippy and swappy, a lot of, yes, you're right, lady. Absolutely. But, I agree with Shadow. DeFi is where the money is. This is where what the banks are going to be doing, or if they're not already doing. This is what the banking system, like what the finance system is going to be. It's clear to me, like as day. You know what I mean? So keep an eye. I don't know if it's going to be on Binance or if it's going to be on, XDAI or other sister or on eGold or, but the point being is that, the way that things are being pooled right now and these swaps, these automatic market makers, the liquidity pool, and then the farming of tokens, all these concepts are leading into the bigger concept that's coming. So, I would hate for anybody to sleep on it. So we talked about Venus, guys. I'm telling you, Venus is very interesting. I mean, like the fact that you can leverage, this is big. This is what the exchanges are doing when you deposit to their centralized. They're obviously they're leverage. This is what a bank does when you deposit in the bank. They leverage, you know what I mean? So you got to think like a boomer out here. You got to leverage the leverage. So, again, you want to tread lightly. I was watching a whale and he's like, I try not to keep this number above 60 because if the price of your collateral tokens goes down, you can get liquidated. They'll take your supply. You see what I'm saying? This is your collateral. So you got to, unless you're keeping your eye on this, this is OG, expert moves. This is not hodling. Mark Cuban stakes Aave. I heard about that. And wait till these people figure out all the other stuff that you could do for so much cheaper and faster on the sister chains. The XDAIs, the BSCs, and isn't Matic another sister chain that you could connect through with MetaMask? All right, so that's Venus. Let's pull up Alpha for that gentleman. What's his name? He had a Explorador. He had a Spanish name. Let me pull that up. Alpha. This one boomed as well. So let me connect. This one you got to connect to the Ether mainnet. They haven't, I guess they haven't bridged it over, but they're listed as a Binance Launch Pool project. So This one is audited, and from what I've heard, as far as like putting your ETH and earning on your ETH, is arguably one of the safest pools. Now, I haven't audited. I'm not a programmer. I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay, you can earn on your ETH. Again, this is on this is Ether mainnet. Click these ads. Ether mainnet. And there it is. So you can see my balance is 1 IB ETH. So when you deposit ETH into this interest-bearing ETH vault, you get the IB ETH token, which is the interest-bearing vault token that the current APY is 33% for, 33.62. Okay, so you can see my balance and my total ETH value. So I deposited 0.013, so I've earned 0.002 about. Okay, and this again is on the Homora Alpha Finance. And then this I haven't done. You can earn on Aave and ETH. This is basically I kind of doing similar to what I think Venus is doing. Earn on Aave plus ETH is a partnership and integration between Aave and Alpha Homora. Through Alpha Homora front-end, users will be able to lend assets on Aave, have those assets be used as collateral, borrow ETH from Aave, and lend the ETH borrowed on Alpha Homora. In this case, your net gain will come from deposit of APY asset lents on Aave plus the deposit of APY ETH on Alpha Homora minus your borrow APY of ETH on Aave. And you could migrate the same concept into Venus. You could lend and then use the collateral to borrow ETH so that you can stake more again. So I'm thinking of maybe even getting ETH lend out so I can stake over there on BEEFY. We're going to pull up that one next. Papa says ETH is way undervalued. I'm DC averaging daily, and when fees drop, it will moon. BEEFY's like yield farming on steroids, staking cake and kebab with great ROI, says Ahmed. Yeah, I'm going to show BEEFY next. Absolutely, I agree. BEEFY earn stake is the same as cake swap. You don't see the 40x multiplier in the corner. 200% plus. I don't know. I'll tell you what, Big Papa, I threw the same amount of deposit in both of them at the same time, and it seemed to me like BEEFY was earning more. Okay? You know, I think I put, I don't know, like 1,000 cake in BEEFY and 1,000 cake at a pool at the same time. And at the end of the day, BEEFY had me more, if I'm not mistaken. So I moved the bag. Okay? I'm going to show BEEFY right now. Show BEEFY. Pull up BEEFY on you guys. Let me pull it up. Here's BEEFY. I'm staking some BEEFY. Their APY is 14%. I told you guys about this one like at $300. Right? And when it went to 700, like in 2 days, I was like, I took some profits. I think I sold one. And then I swapped it over to some other, little protocol. And then it boomed again. Let me pull it up. I didn't buy the dip. I actually sold the boom, and then look at this thing, $930 right now, guys. We got it at $300, and this one's very attractive because it's 80,000 circulating supply. Well, 76,000 circulating supplies capped at 80,000. This is a small coin, as far as the circulating supply. I like these small circulating supply coins. These things could boom. These things could boom. Market cap's only 69 million right now. This could easily, go to 100 million, I guess. I don't know. Let's continue with the app here on BEEFY. This one connects directly to Binance Smart Chain. So you could do it through your MetaMask custom RPC, switching it to Binance Smart Chain, or you could download the Binance wallet, which is the best way to bridge tokens over. You can send them to yourself or to another MetaMask address. Do your research. Right now, the APY on Cake has dramatically decreased. I had been staking since it was at 444 BitPapa when the Cake pool on Cake Finance was like at 100 APY. Let me pull that up so I can see where it's at. And this is the thing, you know, with DeFi, you got to keep on top of it because the rates always change. The prices of your collateral supplies may change, so you got to always keep adjusting. Smart Wallet Seamless Champ is amazing. I'm going to be honest, BitPapa. For me, sometimes it has trouble connecting to some of these sites, but I'm very glad I have it because it's easy to bridge tokens from the BNB address back over to the 0x address. That's the sister chain address. You could send them to yourself. You don't got to do the whole bridge. I see people like VPN and all these things. Like, just download the wallet. You can send it to yourself. So yeah, I use both MetaMask and the Smart Wallet. Or no, are you talking about, there's another wallet called Smart Wallet? Because I know there's like a Trust Wallet and there's other wallets. I assume you were referring to the Binance wallet. Pools. 141 on the pool right now. Yeah, 141 on the pool right now over there on Oh yeah, I see that Trust Wallet. It's another wallet. I was confusing you. If you have Meta Wallet, mine gets confused too. Yeah, it's just sometimes it has a little hiccup, but it's not a big deal. Cake Pool's at 141 right now. And then it's a little bit higher over there on. I know there's an X factor, but I'm not seeing it. And like I told you, I literally staked them at the same time. This was like over a week ago. So, things could have changed. And another strategy is you could do half here and half the other and you kind of average them out. But right now, I don't know. I'm kind of liking Beefy. I'm not going to lie. And again, I'm just kind of holding these cakes, waiting for some IFOs to pop up because that's one way to utilize cake into new IFOs. So let's continue to look at the Beefy app. Look at the APY on ETH, 22%. Okay, so if I go to Venus, I got to change these networks. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. This thing is going a little slow. I got too many wallets. So what is the fee to borrow ETH over here? Borrow ETH is 8.99, so 9%. But without XVX, it's 5%. So you actually get paid XVX to borrow. Oh, wow, this is out of control. All right, so if I'm getting it loaned at 9, I could go over here and loan it back and get the difference. So 22 minus 9. You smell me? Do you smell what the champ is cooking? So 22. So I'm definitely going to look into doing this. Another one I'm looking into is this BDO. SBDO is a whole nother one. Kebab is doing good. There's so many things popping off right now that I can't jump on all of them. Ahmed says, I like that strategy. Splitting across multiple pools is better. Yeah, I mean, it's more of an average strategy. You spread love. So if, Beefy ends up crashing and burning, at least you got the other bag somewhere else. Because my understanding is Beefy is not audited. I think they are going to be, but they're not. Now, I think Venus is, and I'm pretty much sure that Alpha Homora is one that's audited. Let's continue here. Jet Fuel was another one. Jet Fuel boomed. Where's the fuel finance? This is more of a smaller yield optimizer over there on Binance. Fuel token, 76. Let me see this thing. $98, guys. We got in at $60, $57, something like that. I got the video, pulled it up from last week. I told you guys, this is another one that I really was attracted to because of the low circulating supply. 50,000 tokens. This one could be $1,000 token, guys. Easily. Look, I just showed you. The Venus. I showed you, what was it, the Venus? Yeah. Fuel. So let's pull up fuel. Jet fuel finance and see how I'm staking there. And then I had been staking those tokens and earning the Vapor, some other little shit coin that came out, and I got a bunch of free Vapor tokens. So here's this platform, Jet Fuel Finance. You could deposit liquidity tokens or single tokens to Jet Fuel vaults and automatically grow your deposits. And you can see some of their vaults. The Fuel BNB vaults are wild right now. They got Cake BNB. Let me search by total value locked so you can see the more popular ones. Cake BNB is 5,764% right now. So you earn more of the LP tokens. Okay. And then you got Ditto. Look at these APYs. Wilding. So I'm staking here this fuel token. So let me go back to the staking thing over here. You can see I got 14 jets. So in order to stake fuel, you convert it to jets. Jets only exist on this platform. This is how you stake the fuel tokens. Okay. And then once you have fuel, you can lock it up in a pool or in the USS General R. Ford pool, which gives you more fuel. So I'm staking it here right now. 14 jets. And I've just been harvesting. I've earned more than 0.01. I've just been harvesting and just reinvesting. What I did last week, though, going back here, I went to a pool. And that pool. Oh, there's no other pools. The Vapor pool ended. I pulled that out. And so did the BHC pool. So every once in a while, you could stake jets to earn partnership tokens, and you can unstake at any time. I did earn, I don't remember how many Vapors. So I was staking my jets, and I earned the Vapors. Now, the Vapor is going to be another little shit token for the Bliquid or B-Liquid platform. So you could read more about that here on Medium, B-Liquid. And they're going to be using the Vaporize. So whatever. I got this token for free. Let's see. I don't even think it's listed on CoinGecko, but check this out. B-Liquid is listed on CoinGecko, and they're not really popping off with anything yet, except, with these Vapor tokens. But look at the B-Liquid platform. 8,711 circulating supply. Could you believe that? Look at that. This thing, it could be a major kapumper. Okay, I told you about this one. It was like $8. And this one is allegedly a fair launch coin. I tried to buy an ETH at this, and it said the slippage I was going to cause like a 8% change in price. So it means that there's not a lot here. This very small pool. It's like read this. This is very attractive to me. You have 7 haters, champ, all-time high. Sound the siren. Shout out to the haters out there. Shout out to my haters. I'm flattered. But yeah, check out B-Liquid, guys. I got this one on my to-do look at list. SBDO is on my to-do. I just showed you guys that. B-Liquid. And then this Binance X. This, whatever this thing is. BSC X. This is another one. I'm telling you, this one looks good. Now, this looks like the actual Binance exchange. They want to set up their own UI on the DEX. So you not only will they have a swap X, but they're going to have like an order book. So this is going to be like IDEX on Ether. So you'll be able to go back to the home here. So where is it here? Yeah, you could read about it here on exchange and swap crypto. So this will be SwapX is the key product of the BSC ecosystem, similar to Binance Liquid Swap, but much more advanced. They'll have a launch pool, which is already on, and then a DEX, which is coming soon, a full-fledged DEX. It's not like Uniswap. This is, you put your bid orders in. So it's like IDEX. I'm going to jump on this. BSCX will have a vote limit to their supply as well. It looks like a good chat. Yeah, I think this one's a boomer. So this is on my to-do. I haven't jumped in on this, but they are. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is I was thinking about. I'm going to go into Cake next. But yeah, this is on my to-do list. So let me just go back. SBDO. look at that. Blick, look at that. BSCEX, look at that. And Bakery Swap, look at this. Okay? Now, check out Bakery Swap, the NFT markets. I'm going to show you guys this article. I just came across this article yesterday. Now, ETH 2.0 staking is coming to Binance, and this is how it's going to be done. Dive into DeFi. ETH2 staking is live on BSC. Check this out, guys. Binance has found yet another way to provide innovation on the BSC through delivery of ETH 2.0 staking rewards. Okay, Binance, in order to have a lower threshold for users, Binance Staking provides users with a one-click staking service, and 100% on-chain staking income will be distributed to users. BEEF is an ETH 2.0 staking token issued by Binance on the Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum. So users can stake ETH in a 1-to-1 ratio to get BEEF. Okay, don't sleep. Now there's dual rewards pools. This is where it gets even better. Bakery Swap introduced liquidity mining pools for BEEF and ETH, BEEF and Binance, and BEEF and the Binance stablecoin, the BUSD, excuse me, making the pools dual earners, earning both Bake and BEEF simultaneously. It's the key. APYs currently hover around 30% for all the three pools, offering liquidity miners some exciting pairs. But listen, this guy's talking about his strategy, and I agree. His strategy with the current high yields possible through BEEF and ETH, coupled with the low risk of impermanent loss. There's basically no risk with an impermanent loss when you're pairing a stable ETH coin against another ETH. I'm sure they're not exactly the same, but it's it's little. I find this pair to be a great way to maintain ETH exposure while boosting my earn yield. Since there is not a vault yet, I think the vault already opened up. I developed a fairly easy strategy to compound my earnings. Maintain spot ETH exposure. Compound my BEEF position. Build a new Bake token position. So there you go. You're maintaining your ETH. You get to compound with the BEEF, and then you build a new position in Bake because you're getting those free tokens for doing this. And you could keep reading. Okay, this is no referral. There's no links in this article. Just do your own research and figure it out. And this is a way to be a Bake holder. This will be the governance tokens for Bakery Swap, which is like Pancake, like Sushi Swap on ETH, etc. And this is a way to get the tokens by providing liquidity, basically free. So I haven't been a Bake holder until now, but I really like the innovation in this area, says the author. I'm intrigued to see what they do next. Like my BEEF ETH strategy, I'm simply claiming Bake earnings from the LP position and depositing them in the Bake vault in BEEFY. The vault is currently paying 30. They got a Bake vault? Hold up. Do they got a Bake vault? Asset. No, they don't got the Bake vault yet. No, they do. Look at it. Boom. 53%. So, okay. You do all that, earn the Bake, and then you move it over here so you can earn more Bake on that free Bake that you got. Let me drop another bomb on them, guys. Well, people are talking about GameStop, about Joe Biden, okay, about the anal swabs. Guys, we're still booming out here, okay? Corona anal swabs. They literally want to put it up your rectum, guys. It's not a meme. It's real facts. Facts only. So while they're worrying about, getting the anal swabs, we're out here staking and more baking. But for some reason, I feel Cake will put a big Uniswap like bull run. I think they've already kind of started, Ahmed. I don't know if you've been following the channel, but, we got in there at Cake at 50 cents, and they're already, at 250 about. So it's already 4x'd or more. BSCX will have a vote to limit their supply as well. Looks like a good catch. Yeah, I read that. Okay. What else I'm going to look at? What else am I going to look at here? I think I covered them all. I think I covered most of them. Let's cover Tron. Let's cover Tron because I'm not even paying attention to it. But you know what? We talked about it before. What's going on with Flow? The price is dumping. Ever since the whatever bank teller guy. I don't know who this guy is, and I'm not on the Telegram. I frankly don't care. Okay, but people say, "Oh, he's from MIT, the developer." You know, ever since that dev said that he was going to do Reactor or whatever the hell that is over here, there's been a nuclear meltdown. It went from 40 TRX per Banker X down to like 6, back up to 15, and now it's back up to 7.9. Okay. Once they start with the word salad and trying to make too many bells and whistles that no one understands and the price doesn't move, then you lost my confidence, bro. I'm moving on to the next one. I mean, I got a stake here, so I'll continue to claim, but I'm not interested in rolling right now. Keep it $1.50, okay? They need to fix up whatever is going on. Too much word salad, and it's not moving. I'm focusing on the boomer. So let me claim. I'm claiming. So what I've been doing is claiming rewards, and then I'm not holding TRX. I'm going to be honest with you. I go over here to JustSwap, and I purchase ETH on JustSwap and just hold it on the Tron blockchain until I want to move it off. So there you go. That's what's up with Flow. Now, there was a pre-sale that I did a video about a month or two ago on a project that looked pretty interesting. Divs.io, okay? Easy to use crypto exchange that rewards you in Tron. This is an exchange that works. I've used it. You can easily swap. You don't got to sign up. Bada bing, it works. They did a pre-sale where you can have, get their little token. And if you stake that little token, you can earn exchange rewards from the system. So I jumped in with the ETH. Then the pre-sale started acting funny bunny. They extended it. Then they listed without telling at the end of the day, it wasn't handled how I expected. And the price, I think, suffered because of it. I believe that I'm at a loss on this pre-sale. So you win some, you lose some. They did get listed on JustSwap. But another one on Tron that was sour. I'm telling you, this Tron stuff is not looking good for me or for a lot of other people. I'll be honest with you. I'm just keeping a buck. I'm not a Tron hater because I've used it and I'm trying it out. Now you got the divs token dumping on them. And so I got my little divs, and so it's worth less than, what's one div? 2.39. I think I bought at 8. This is ridiculous. So, forget about that. And there's another little pre-sale that's going on called Cybertron Token. This one's still going on. And we'll see how this done is. I went wild and I threw 2 ETH that first day. And, this thing looks kind of sketch. I'm going to be honest with you. I just said, I got wild. Said, I'll throw it at it. It's day one. All right, let's go. Boom. And I'm looking at this. I don't know, guys. Let's see. How does it work? Apparently, they're going to have like a little casino or a little Uno game or whatnot. I like the rebase of this token. I have a whole video that I did about it. And this pre-sale hasn't ended. So hopefully, it works out. If you're interested, just search it. And I have a whole video and you can link up to this. But that, look, I'm going to be honest. Pre-sales, especially on Tron, that's like wild. I think it's almost, straight up gambling. Okay. I don't know how it's going to go. It looks like most things on Tron, I'll be honest with you, they don't seem to end nice, but no, DLive is cool. BitTorrent's cool. Those look like projects that have long-term legs, but the rest of them seem kind of like casino-esque gaming. But I want to be honest with you guys. I'm trying it out because a lot of people seem to like it, and there's some people that have good reports. So, instead of being a hater, okay, I'll give it a whirl. And then I'll give you my honest opinion. Okay, I'll keep it, keep it a buck with you. So that's what's going on. And then finally, Wise. What's going on with Wise token? Let me pull up the Wise info. Now that was a solid pre-sale. Okay, that was a solid pre-sale. Almost everyone I know that got into that pre-sale ended up with gains. Wise being, directly backed by ETH with that liquidity pool. Now, I think that's a plus, and it's appearing to be somewhat of a minus as well. It seems like the volume has kind of settled down, and people are just locked in on their stakes, and it's kind of like, is what it is. I don't see much movement. In fact, I see more sell pressure lately. Let's go to Wise info and you can see what the price is. The price has dumped. It's at 46 cents. The average listing price was 15 cents. Most people are in the green here that got in early with this token. We've seen it, move to about 90, almost $1, 90 cents, almost $1. But, it's lost some weight against ETH. Although, again, it's still higher than it started at. You can see what the price floor is. This token's going to be around because there's a lot of liquidity, but this also increases the sell pressure. So let's see. I'm staked long term on this one. I got a several 1+ year stakes with no insurance. So, I'm questioning whether it's the right move or not. I don't know. Sometimes I'm going to say right now, I think maybe not. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it was the right move to lock into Wise for a year plus. We'll see. It's still too early. Maybe it ends up booming, and yes. But, at the minimum, I don't think we're going to lose anything. I think, now what you may lose an opportunity cost to use that ETH to do something else with, It's nice to have, liquidity. But let's see. With Wise, my understanding is that you're going to be able to do collateral staking, which is basically like, take loans against your existing stake. And, that's interesting. Maybe that'll bring a little bit more eyes on to the project. And at the same time, I see the team, the devs, they're really going hard with the promotions. And I think they were at some Bitcoin conferences in Florida or whatnot. I know they have a budget to market, and I would hope that they just do a token burn. I think a token burn would, it seems like these tokens that they're constantly getting burned, these new tokenomics, like, oh, you do a sale and it burns this many tokens. Those tokens prices seem to pump. So, something to consider. But back to it. Binance Smart Chain to me is the hottest thing in DeFi right now. Obviously, Ether is the leader, the charger. Ether is here to stay. It's only going to continue to grow. But what I'm trying to do is trying to find what moves faster. And the trend is smart contracts, smart contract platforms, these automatic market makers, these yield optimizers, these different DeFi platforms to help you boom. So I believe that trend may move faster on BSC. I used to be big in pre-sale pools back in 2017, made 400K out of 11K in a few months, never sold and went back to pretty much nothing. Missed token swap, lost Keystone files. Congrats, Moritz. That's nice. Let's say I want to throw 10K USD into something right now. Any advice? I don't give advice, Moritz. I'm going to be honest. I don't. I just share what I'm doing, and I've this whole video, I've shared like 7 platforms. And, I've shared what my stakes are. And, I just share what I do. I've talked about, you could rewind the video, but I've talked about mostly Binance Smart Chain platforms, which are the ones that are attractive to me right now. Everything from BEEFY, Finance, to Pancake Swap, the Fuel token. The Venus protocol is really attractive. Alpha is attractive as well. I'm looking into the BLiquid to BSCEX. The ETH 2.0 staking on Bakery Swap. There's a lot to cover here. So, yeah, just hit rewind on the video and just, listen to it. I talked about some of the more riskier pre-sales that I took part in there on Tron, one that's still going on called Cybertron. That one looks super risky, but like you said, some of them may move, I threw 2 ETH at it, this Cybertron thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous about it. But luckily, I got stakes other places, But, yeah, I think that one's kind of like the riskiest move right now. But maybe not. But yeah, guys, I'm really interested to see how Binance does. It seems like it's going to be here. I'm reminded that these past few years, during the stream, during the Bitcoin reaccumulation period, and when Bitcoin went sub 10,000 and all that, I'm reminded of the tokens, the alternative coins that continue to gain against Bitcoin and ETH, while Bitcoin and ETH stuck around. And those 2 tokens were Binance and Chainlink. Okay, and it seems like those are going to end up being blue chippers. I think Binance and Chainlink will be blue chip coins like Bitcoin and ETH are now. So that being said, I'm like, all right. So, I'm looking at that and I'm saying, what's the trend here? So what are the altcoins that are associated like that? So let me actually pull up some of these BSC projects that maybe you guys could check out. This is a nice little infographic that I came across on. This is not my infographic, but I came across this one. Look at all the platforms here on BSC. So this is the trend that I'm trying to follow. All this. It looks like an ecosystem that is going to move. I mean, Morris says BNB just had a huge green candle past 50. I know. Look at the circulating supply. It's a little bit more than Ethereum, but it does everything that Ether does and faster. Okay, so I'm not saying it's better or not. I like ETH. I want to keep ETH. Obviously, ETH is safer than most other coins. But, as far as one that may move faster, that's when I'm looking at this. And then all these projects that are in there. Yeah, BNB, guys. I think that BNB can easily be, $100 or more. It could probably be $1,000 coin if Ether hit 1,000. So the yield optimizers are... like BEEFY are very attractive. Jet fuel has done well. And then your automatic market makers, your pancake swaps, your bakery swaps. Then the wallet, Trust Wallet they got a token. Don't sleep. Actually, let me write it down on my to-do again, because that was one that. Remember when we were looking at crypto.com token, the CRO token, and look how that did. Okay, so. All right, guys, if there's no other comment, let me leave that up. If there's no other comments and questions, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off, drink some water, and get on to my next move, my next groove. Illcryptmatics here, if you hold DeFi coins. Yeah, DeFi to me is the trend, Now, listen, let me be honest with you guys. It's still Bitcoin number 1, Ether number 2. And it looked like, Ether is going to move against Bitcoin. But, Bitcoin's the OG, guys. Come on. Look, I think that everybody should try to have one Bitcoin, which is tough nowadays, right? But whatever. Everybody should try to get one Bitcoin, and everybody should try to get 32 ETH. Those are the things, And then I don't know what the Binance goal will be or the Chainlink goal will be, but I think those tokens are going to be here to stay. Now, one token that I used to have that I was adamant about, and I held through the storm, and it was probably one of the worst holds that I had, was Litecoin, okay? But at the prices that Litecoin is right now, they're oversold. I think Litecoin is going to boom. And it's crazy for me to say because I don't want to buy Litecoin. It was such a sour hold for me from Litecoin. I held Litecoin, guys, from like 300 plus down to like $40. I got clapped. But, wherever it is now, where is it? Like 150, 200 bucks? I don't know. I think Litecoin can have another run, guys. It may beat all-time highs this year. Something to consider. I think that's my next video. I want to construct the ultimate altcoin portfolio that doesn't include Bitcoin or Ether. And I'm starting with Binance and perhaps Chainlink as the anchors for that portfolio, and then going into smaller cap coins. Did I pass out the lemons over there on DLive? Let me hit up DLive and pass out these lemons. DLive is a live streaming platform that I multi-stream to. They run on Tron. It's one of the solid projects on Tron out of a few. And they have these little lemons that you could distribute rewards. These little baby shit coins. But don't sleep on shit coins, guys. You never know which one could boot. Look what happened with Doge. 22 seconds. I'm distributing this reward. So share some of your memes over here. So let me recap while this thing counts down. I talked about, what did I talk about today? Where's my paperwork? My paperwork out here. All right, I talked about BEEFY, Cake, jet fuel, Venus, and what you could do with Venus: borrow, supply, and mint the DAI coin, the VI coin. Excuse me, it's the stable coin, very similar to Maker. Talked about Alpha, BETH, which is the interest-bearing ETH. Okay, and then I'm gonna slide on my to-do list SBDO, which I forgot the name of that, but look that token up. Blick, the B Liquid, this one has the lowest circulating supply out of all the coins we talked about today. BSCEX, the Binance Smart Chain Exchange, that looks solid. And then the ETH 2.0 staking on Bakery Swap, that looks solid. Trust Wallet looks solid. And then the pre-sales that are the high wild risk. These things, like, it's the only pre-sale left, I think, is Cyber Token. I don't even know what the link for that is. It's that one's referral. I would like to share it, but whatever. Just search Champagne Cyber Token, and you can find it. And that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Your favorite live streamers, Champagne.